John. Ladies and gentlemen, the understatement would be that I was honoured to be able to introduce this man twice in 4 years. To me, just the best songwriter that there ever was, the best lyricist that there ever was. And to have him here at Cropredy is a delight. So, despite the rain, let's luxuriate in the beautiful music and lyrics of Mr. Al Stewart, accompanied by Dave Nachmanoff, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Al Stewart!
Is everyone in a good mood? The rain is ridiculous.
1, 2.
Had a gilded clock constructed in my belly pot. The hour hand broke, it won't turn back. So long, so long, so long. I once had a sundial too, green and wild back garden blue. Undergrowth obscured the view. So long, so long, so long. That'll what begins to say. The east wind blows the sun away. I lost her on St. Swithin's Day. Oh, why? I grew up in a house of clocks. Late at night I'd sometimes talk, listening to their rhythmic talk. So long, so long, so long. Clocks that sing in ringing chimes to take the measure of the times. Clocks that speak in wordless rhymes. So long, so long, so long. Not a word could make you stay. The east wind blows the sun away. I lost her on St. Swithin's Day. Oh, why? Not a word could make you stay. The wine is spilled and flows away. I lost her on St. Swithin's Day. Oh, why? Oh, why? Several of my songs, I think, are not about what they appear to be about, and this one involves a couple of planes flying into a fog bank, and they land at separate airports, and translating that from the way that singer-songwriters work, it's just two lovers breaking up, so I turned them into aeroplanes, and so that's all the more there is to it. with your photographs of Kitty Hawk and the biplanes on your wall. You were always Amy Johnson from the time that you were small. Her schoolroom kept you grounded while your thoughts couldn't get away. They would take you up and tiger moths your wings against the brushstrokes of the day. Are you there? On the tarmac with the winter in your hair. By the empty final doors you'll stop and stare. Leave the idle drums behind you, they won't care. Or are you there? You wrapped me up in a leather coat, you took me for a ride. We were drifting with the tailwind when the runway came in sight. Clouds came up to gather us, the cockpit turned to white. When I looked, the sky was empty. I suppose you never saw the landing lights. Are you there? In your jacket with the grease stain and the tear. Caught up in the slipstream of the day. The compass will guide you anywhere. Or are you there? Like the maps and diagrams that Leonardo makes. You can see faith, hope and charity as they bank above the fields. Join the flying circus. You can touch the morning air against your wheels. Are you there? Do you have a thought for me that you can share? I never thought you'd take me unawares. Call me if you ever need repairs. Or are you there? Thank you. Thank you. All of which takes us to the French Revolution. There was the Big Bang in 1789, and they just continued to have revolutions. There was one in 1832, another one in 1848, an interesting one in 1870, and then a really interesting one in 1968 when General de Gaulle, if you remember him, he was chased out of Paris by a German student called Daniel Cohn-Bendit, if memory serves. And it was the second time that General de Gaulle was chased out of Paris by a German. The first one had a little moustache. And so I thought I'd write a song about all the French revolutions. Wow. wands of smoke arising from the walls of the Bastille. Through the streets of Paris runs a sense of the unreal. The kings of all departed, their servants are nowhere. We murdered all the mansions in the name of Robespierre. Oh, we wait to see the day begin. Our time is wasted in the wind, wondering why it echoes through the lonely Palace of Versailles. Inside the midnight councils, the lamps are burning low. Oh, you seven talker through the night, there's just no place to go. Bonaparte is coming with his army from the south. Marat, your days are numbered, and we live hand to mouth while we wait to see the day begin. Our time is wasted in the wind, wondering why it echoes through the lonely Palace of Versailles. The ghost of revolution still prowls the Paris streets. Down all the restless centuries, its purpose incomplete. Speaks inside the cheap red wine of cafe summer nights. It's wetter now for voices call the cars of traffic lights. Why do you wait to see the day begin? Our time is wasted in the wind, wondering why it echoes through the lonely Palace of Versailles. Wondering why it echoes through the lonely Palace of Versailles. Wondering why it echoes through the lonely Palace of Versailles. Thank you. Well, we need to do something something sexy, I think. Get everyone in a good mood. This is about being seduced in the hotel in Portland, Oregon, in the United States of America, and in a particularly sleazy hotel, which is usually the best place for a seduction. I guess I should ask, because I don't know, like, all these 20,000 people here, has anyone been seduced in a hotel in Portland, Oregon? Anyone at all? Sort of. Okay, well that's good, sort of. I don't know what it means.
Did they say Soho?
No, I thought you said sort of.
Oh.
Meaning third base or something.
Oh, right. I thought maybe they were seduced in a hotel room in Soho or something like that. It's not Portland, Oregon, though.
Yeah, but that's too easy.
Yeah.
So, it's a waltz. You told the man in the Broadway Hotel nothing was stranger than being yourself, and he replied as he gave you the key. Love was a roll away, just an unfold away, missed on a summer's day, nothing was clear. Love was a smile away, just a defile away, I saw it everywhere, no one came near. You asked the man for a room with a view. Nothing was said as he stared at his shoe, and he replied as he gave you the key. Love was a smile away, just a defile away, I saw it everywhere, no one came near. Alone in your room you hide, and the night rolls by, and the street outside. You feel all of the woods he said, and they charge away all around your head. You're seeking a hideaway, where the light today isn't on your face. A door sign keeps the world away behind the shades of your silent day. You made your home in the Broadway Hotel. Room service came at the touch of a bell, and the man said as he put down the tray, love was a steal away, just a reveal away, I saw it everywhere, nothing was clear. But as he turned away, you asked the man to stay. He was there all the day, no one came near. We should introduce our guitar player. He's from California, and his name is Dave Nachmanoff.
Thanks so much.
Dave has some certain peculiarities, I guess I'd have to say. One of which is if you applaud his solos, and he does lots of solos, he jumps up and down. Can you demonstrate? Now this is entirely in your hands. If you want to see Dave jump up and down, then applaud his guitar solos, and that's what he'll do. This is our only concession to show business. This is about as good as it gets on that level. There are no teams of dancers coming on and no trampolines, but Dave will jump up and down. Just applaud his solos. And he...
They're way too far away. I would throw them plectrums, but they'll never get there. It's
Wait, well, you could dive off the stage and... All right, so he's got a big solo in the next song. Fishing boats go out across the evening watching, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up the waves so loud, the ghostly sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On my wall, the colors of the maps are running. From Africa, the winds that talk of change is coming. Torches flare up in the night, the hand that sets the farms alight has spread the word to those who are waiting on the border. In the village where I grew up, nothing seems the same. Oh, you never see the change from day to day. No one notices the customs slip away. Late last night the rain was knocking on my window. I moved across the darkened room and in the lamp below. Thought I saw down on the street the spirit of the century telling us we're all standing on the border. In the islands where I grew up, nothing seems the same. All the pattern just remains an empty shell. It's a strangeness of the air you feel too well. Fishing boats go out across the evening watching, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up the waves so loud, the ghostly sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On the border. On the border. Thank you. Oh, I just felt like playing a bit of guitar. Okay. Does anyone know a guy called Django Reinhardt? You do? Okay, that's great. Dave and I are both big fans, and Dave loves Django Reinhardt so much that he called his son Django.
A shout out to Django. He's not out there tonight, but if he's watching at home or something, hi Django.
So, yeah, we love this gypsy jazz swing that Django did, but he never wrote any lyrics, and I'm basically a word person. You probably know that by now. And so I thought I would do a gypsy jazz swing tune, but I'd write some lyrics to it. And I set it on a train in Germany in 1940, because why not?
Because you're Al Stewart, that's what you do.
That's what I do. So, Dave, in case you've never heard of Django Reinhardt, just play a little bit of Django. All right. So let's try this. 1, 2, 1.
I've got a lot of reverb coming back at me. I don't know. You guys hearing a ton of reverb out there? I feel like Dwayne Eddy. Really echoey? That's better. Okay, we're good.
He's becoming the Hank B. Marvin of the acoustic guitar.
I've got nothing to do with it. I'm not in charge.
Station underneath the clock. Carry on umbrella, no need to talk. The man in the humbug hiding in the fog of your watching. Get yourself a ticket, go through the gate. That's a 45 precisely, don't be late. If anybody follows, don't hesitate, keep on walking. Take that night train to Munich, rumbling down the track. After half an hour in the restaurant car, look for the conductor and there will be a stay on his tunic, a paper underneath his arm. Then you gotta pray that he doesn't look away. You never, never, never come back. When you get the paper, take a look inside. On page 27 there's a picture of a bride. Underneath the story of a man who died in Morocco. Memorize the article word for word. The man of the humbug understands the code. Make sure the conversation doesn't go further around you. Take that night train to Munich, rumbling down the track. After half an hour in the restaurant car, look for the conductor and there will be a stain on his tunic, a paper underneath his arm. Then you gotta pray that he doesn't look away. You never, never, never come back. your face so there won't be anyone looking for you. When you get your minute, we'll be waiting in the car. Don't look around, walk straight out. And if you don't show, I'm sorry for the pain I caused you. Take that night train to Munich, rumbling down the track. After half an hour in the restaurant park, let the conductor in there will be a stain on his tunic, a paper underneath his arm. Then you gotta pray that it doesn't look away. You never, never, never come back. Thank you very much. Did it stop raining? I knew I could do that. Yeah, just play a few songs. Stop it. Say what? Oh yeah, Clifton in the Rain. Yeah, oh, actually, yes, that's a good idea. Late in the summer, the sky turned to snow. All round the day was running down slow. Night like a river beginning to flow. I felt the beat of my mind go, drifting into time passages. Years go falling on the fading light. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. I'm not the kind to live in the past. The years run too short and the days too fast. Things that you mean are things that don't last. Just now and then, my line gets cast into these time passages. There's something back there that you've left behind. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Hear the echo, feel yourself starting to turn. Don't know why you should think you've got something to learn. It's just a game that you play. Oh, the picture is changing. You're part of a crowd. They're laughing at something, and the music's loud. Dog comes towards you, you once used to know. Reach out your hand, and you're all alone. And those time passages, there's something back there that you've left behind. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Oh, time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Thank you. We'll do a song off an album I had out a long time ago called Modern Times. Anyone remember that one? All right. This is another excuse for a big Dave Nachmanoff solo, so watch him. Sometimes it seems unimaginable that you were ever any other way. With your white rose face, orphan clothes, embroidered jeans and silver chains. You're a well-known face in all the hangout places where the lost souls congregate. You sit all night, you talk too fast, I don't know what you're trying to say. Oh, Carol, I think it's time to run for cover. Believe me, you're everyone's and nobody's lover. Oh, you got a one-way ticket to all your yesterdays. I know your daddy said he talked to you, he never really found the time. Your TV mama with the cocktail eyes could never really reach your mind. You fixed your star to a passing dream, took a cocaine holiday. Years float around you in a muddy stream, you need another place to stay. Oh, Carol, I think it's time to run for cover. Believe me, you're everyone's and nobody's lover. Oh, you got a one-way ticket to all your yesterdays. Reach down, sorry, ship from the stars. I know you're there. I know you understand me. You can take me anywhere. Oh, I know you must be there. possible the game could get that rough. The stage is set, the exit's barred, and the makeup won't come off. You make your bow to the balcony, you light another cigarette. Lights grow dim as the music starts, it's easy to forget. Oh, Carol, I think it's time to run undercover. Believe me, you're everyone's and nobody's lover. You got a one-way ticket to all your yesterdays. Reach down and solar a ship from the stars. I know you're there. I know you're the star. You can take me anywhere. Oh, I know you must be there. Yeah, that's right. I grew up in a thatched cottage, about 400 years old, in the New Forest, in Dorset, just outside of a town called Wimborne. Yes, I did. And when I was playing the guitar, I was like sort of in my mid-teens, and I was obsessive about the guitar. I thought it was the most wonderful thing. But I didn't know anyone who played the guitar. And then I heard a rumor that there was a 15-year-old guy in Wimborne, who played the guitar. And so I chased him down. Turned out his name was Robert Fripp. And so I insisted that we played the guitar together. And for those of you who don't know who he is, he went on to form a band called King Crimson. And Fripp said to me, you have to learn jazz chords, and you have to learn, how to play the guitar properly. And already I realized that I was never going to be able to do that, and that I was basically a guy who rhymed things, and that's basically what I do. So I took 10 lessons off Fripp, and it hurt my fingers so much, I don't think I've ever recovered. So eventually I got around to writing something faintly jazzy, so this doesn't have any of Fripp's chords in it, but it's dedicated to him in his efforts to teach the 15-year-old me how to play jazz chords. Got your ticket and your hotel keys and your overnight bag. You're looking down on the tropical trees while the Spanish maids pick up the sheets. Conquistadores such a gold for all the chapter reasons. The Midas Shadow that's so hard to please just follows wherever you go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, they said. Oh, you played for the winner takes all. Toss the dice high up and craned your head to see how the numbers would fall. You stole the game so easily. You lucked round with the seasons. This shadow that the night can't free just follows wherever you go. Another boarding cars. Oh, you wait for your seat on the plane. The movie runs, but you're still working hard, and you don't touch your food or champagne. I know that when your well runs dry, you want to know the reason. The empty night just brings you no reply, as it follows wherever you go. So I began playing in rock and roll bands when I left school, and I was playing in a band, and one day we got an invitation in October of 1922 to, okay, it was 63, to open for the Rolling Stones at Reading Town Hall. And they just made their second single, I Wanna Be Your Man, which was written for them by the Beatles. And so we turned up, and there's only one dressing room at Reading Town Hall, so there we are, and we're all wearing band uniforms. If you've ever seen a picture of a band from 1963, they all dress alike, and so that's what we were doing. The Stones were wearing whatever they went to bed in that night, I think, and I made a mistake. I asked Mick Jagger, when are you going to put on your band uniforms? And he looked at me like I crawled out from under a rock, and he said, "These are our band uniforms," which is the only thing Mick Jagger has ever said to me, and that's why I remember it. I managed to spend the evening talking to Brian Jones, and this was before all the drugs, and he was like really nice, and he let me play his guitar, and he was a big hit with the girls. And to the 17-year-old me, looking at Brian Jones and all these chicks, I thought, well, that doesn't seem like a bad job, you know? So I wrote a song about one of his girlfriends. Gena in the King's Road, 1968. blonde hair and eyeshadow, I hyperventilate. Couple of the mini, legs up to them. Don't you cast aspersions on my Norga hide of them, for she can make you believe she's feeling almost sincere. Every day's New Year's Eve, she's whispering in your ear. She's so hard to reach, although she's so close of hand. I'm like a wave on her beach, sinking in the sand. Everyone went out with her, everyone knew why. No one ever stayed around, no one ever tried. Gena drowns her sorrows, drinks away the night, arms around some stranger hanging on for life. But she can make you believe she's feeling almost sincere. Every day's New Year's Eve, oh, she's giggling in your ear. She's so hard to reach, although she's so close at hand. I'm like a wave on her beach, sinking in the sand. Gena in the King's Road, her raincoat shimmering white, hands thrust in her pockets like Julie Christie might. Gazing into the distance, she puckers up her lips. I don't stop to talk to her, we're just passing ships. But she can make you believe she's feeling almost sincere. Every day's New Year's Eve, oh, she's whispering in your ear. She's so hard to reach, although she's so close at hand. I'm like a wave on her beach, sinking in the sand. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. I met the first time I ever appeared on a record, a real record, was on an album by Jackson C. Frank. Does anyone know him? Jackson wrote some absolutely glorious songs. And at the time I was living in an apartment in the East End of London, and I was sharing it with Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. That sounds very glamorous, but in fact I was a 19-year-old kid and all I did was carry the guitar and shut up. But Paul Simon went into the studio and he produced an album by Jackson Frank, pretty much the only one that Jackson ever made. And on it was a song called Blues Run the Game. And that's now been recorded by Counting Crows and John Mayer and Laura Marling and Simon and Garfunkel and all these people. And Jackson died in absolute poverty. And he was a street person. He had a terrible life. He never lived to see the effect that this song would have on the world. I've only ever sung this song once, and I'm really unsure of the lyrics. So I've decided to get someone I grew up with from around the folk scene to come and help me out with it. And he doesn't know it any better than me, but I thought it's been a long time since we've sung together, so would you please welcome Ralph McTell. Known him for a very long time.
Catch a boat to England, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've gone, wherever I've gone, the blues run again.
Send out the whiskey, baby, send out the gin. Neon room service, baby. Neon room service, we're living a life of sin.
When I'm not drinking, baby, you are on my mind. When I'm not drinking, darling, when I'm not sleeping good, when I'm not sleeping, then you know that you find me crying.
Try another city, another town. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues, they come falling down.
There is a gamble, honey, loving much the same. Wherever I have been, wherever I roll and die, wherever I have played the blues, they run the game.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe somewhere down the line, I'll wake up older, so much older, baby. I'll wake up older and I'll just stop all my trying.
To England, baby,
Maybe to Spain,
wherever I have gone,
wherever I've been and gone,
wherever I have gone,
the blues have run the game.
we're on the game.
The blues are all the same.
Blues are all the same.
The blues are all the same. Yeah. Ralph McTell. Ralph and I share a similar either fortune or misfortune, I'm not sure what it is, in that we are both identified with one song. Lots of people have never heard any of the other ones. So I guess I'm going to have to play it. Thank you very much indeed for sitting through this wet evening and listening to us. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much. On a morning from a ball-gout movie, in a country where they turn back time, we're strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Jump out the asking for explanation, she'll tell you that she came in the year of the cat. She doesn't give you time for questions. She locks up your arm and hers. You follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue-tiled walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door she leads you to. These days, she says, I feel my life is like a river running through the year of the cat. She looks at you so coolly. Her eyes shine like the moon and the sea. She comes on incense and patchouli. Take her to find what's waiting inside the year of the cat. A man comes just in with her, and the bus and the tourists are gone. You've thrown away your choice, and lost your ticket, so you had to stay on. Drumbeat strains of the night remain in the rhythm of the newborn day. You know, sometime you're bound to leave, but for now you're gonna stay in the year of the cat. A year of the cat. Dave Nachmanoff is playing guitar tonight.
Thanks so much.
Our special guest, Ralph McTell, and thank you very much for
I'll
coming.
be up to sign over there a little later. That's Mr. Al Stewart.
Unfortunately, there's no encore, ladies and gentlemen. That was the show, but what a masterclass from Al Stewart and Dave Nachmanoff. What a masterclass. All going on at once. And Dave is doing a signing at 9:15 over there if you wanted to go and have a chat or purchase some of his work. But what a fantastic show. What a fantastic show. All right, guess what's coming up next? I heard you. Go home, Dad.